Hey guys, now in this video, let's optimize our manually created Docker file. So guys, as we have discussed in one of our past videos, this manually created Docker file is not one of the best ones. That is, it is not the optimized one. And so to optimize this Docker file, we will use something called layer caching. And as a part of this layer caching, we will add this layer, that is dotnet restore. See guys, when we say dotnet restore, we provide the CS project, that is project file of our application. So I will say my app dot cs project. See, first thing, when we install any dependency, that is when we install NuGet package, that entry gets added in this CS project file. And then when we execute this .NET restore command, that means our dependencies, that is the NuGet packages required in our project, they get downloaded. See, for example, if I show you, so we are back in Visual Studio in our project and see this manual Docker file demo. So this is our project file, that is CS project file. So if I double click and see this highlighted code. So it shows the information about the NuGet packages required in our application. And now as you can guess, see guys, if when we add a new feature, that is in simple words, when we change our code, now as a part of this, if we have not changed or we have not made any change in NuGet package, that means we have not made any change in this CS project file, right? So if there is no change in this CS project file, that means there is no change in NuGet packages. Why we should rerun this .NET restore command, right? See again, because there is no change in this NuGet packages or there is no change in this .NET CS project file. If we want to build our image again, then ideally we should not execute this command again, and that is called layer caching. So again, if we have added a new feature, that means we have made some code changes, and if there is no change in this NuGet packages, Docker will simply not rerun this .NET restore command, and it will use previously cached command. So again, this command will not be rerun and it will be ignored. And now let's implement this same thing in our Docker file. So let's again go back to our Docker file. Now guys, see this. In this build stage, I will say we are adding restore layer. And to perform this restore action, we don't need all the code. We just need .cs project file, right? So I will say copy dot slash, and our application's name is this one, .cs project, and then space dot. So that means from our local machine, this .cs project file, it will be copied inside the container in work directory, and here work directory is this source directory, right? And now I can say run .NET restore, and again I will provide this same CS project file, and I will say save. So basically here we have added this restore step or restore layer. Now one more thing, because we have already performed this restore step over here, now in this publish, see guys, again this publish, it automatically restores, builds and publish our application. So publish, it means restore plus build plus publish. See this highlighted comment. And now because we have already performed this restore step, Here I will say hyphen hyphen no restore. That means don't perform restore again because I have already performed it. So now, right? So let's just save and let's run our application. And yes, it's working. So that's it guys for this video. Thanks for listening.